Okay, so I made this video in response to people that wanted to see how I had built my strawberry planter. As you see in this video, I have two sections here. One has nothing but strawberries in it, and the other one, this one, has strawberries, and at the top I built a narrow modified kiddie pool that actually grows beets and carrots, which is done quite well. So hopefully you've been able to look at the pictures I've posted previously to see how this was constructed. I get almost an unlimited supply of 2x6 wood, so that's why I built it out of this. It probably could have been built with something not quite as substantial, but the cost was right, and that's what I used. In each one of the planters, other than the kiddie pool one, is a PVC pipe with individual float in each section, and then holes drilled in it with wicks. This first one we're going to look at here is primarily all grow bags, except, well, they are all grow bags. There's the one in the middle, the two in the middle, actually are huge grow bags that I made by basically just stapling the heavy-duty landscape cloth to the sides of the 2x6s and punching a hole in the appropriate locations to put wicks through into the pipe, and then filled with potting mix, and then planted the strawberries and covered them with sawdust as a mulch. And as you can see, they look pretty happy. This is only the first year for these plants, and you're not supposed to even harvest strawberries from the first year, but they've been giving me some decent production. But I keep cutting the runners off like you're supposed to, so that hopefully next year we should have a much better crop. This particular planter, as I said, has the grow bags with carrots and beets at the top, and the bottom row has 3-gallon grow bags in it, and the next to the top one also. The middle one has the giant grow bag, as I just described, and that one actually seems to work a lot better. I'm really happy with that, and probably at the end of the season I'll transplant all the other ones into a similar bag. We're going to walk around the side, and I'm going to show you how this actually gets its water. So here we go. And on the way you can get a look at my giant maters here. Can't wait for them to get ripe, as well as my tons of cherry tomatoes. Okay, so here's a closer look at the pipe setup. There's a little float inside that little trap door there, and then these are all plumbed to a single reservoir, which is basically a kitty litter pail that I've attached a sprinkler distribution valve, or it's not actually a valve, but it's a distribution thing that you normally put on your drip watering system. And it has a single float up near the top to keep it full, and then that is plumbed into my water supply. All seems to work quite well, and as you can see, the plants seem to be very happy. Again, they're in their first year, so I'm not expecting a huge production from them, but I've gotten some, and the berries I've gotten are pretty tasty. So anyway, this is what it looks like. I think if I had to do it over again, I would have stepped each one out progressively from the top to the bottom, so they get more sun instead of overshadowing each other. But I may do that when I convert the 3-gallon bags to single giant grow bag. So anyway, any questions, let me know. Thanks.